My cat is drinking her water. She's sitting right there on a little stool. We have a cup for her on our table with water because she loves to drink water out of a cup. She has water right there to drink all times. She chooses the cup. Or the sink is also phenomenal. The best water is from our bathroom sink, apparently. But the cup is also very well loved. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome if you're new. Today I have the update for the Alice in Wonderland project that was created by Jessica, who also created #beautychest that I'm doing here. So if you want to check her out, she's linked down below, as well as the rules and the prompts of this project. So this is a prompt-based project. You try to use all of the prompts in the entire year. So yeah, I'm not really sure how many there are off the top of my head, but anyway, we are going to check out what I have been working on, starting with the item that has been in the longest, working our way up to the newest item. And I just forgot one. So the one that has been in the longest was for the prompt, the playing cards, an item you have to use 52 times. Now I rolled in this white eye pencil. This is also in my plan to pan. I really want to finish this. Last month we were at 48 uses, so I only have 4 uses left. I used it an additional 23 times. I just use this every day in my inner corner. So I well surpassed the goal of 52 uses. I did also mark it, I believe. So I did mark it. I also showed this in my plan to pan, but it is right here. So this was last month and we are now at this line. So we used quite a good chunk. I have to sharpen this a little bit more regularly than only when I have like a stump left, because my colors sometimes transfers onto this pencil, and then if I want to use it again, my inner corner will not be white but like purple, because purple has rubbed on it. So it does get sharpened a little bit more than just when I cannot really use it anymore because the little tip is too short, but it's whatever. This was a freebie. It's a white pencil. I just want to get it done. So this one is rolling out of this project. Then for the prompt, the end, something you want to finish. I rolled in this Catrice nail polish. This is in the shade Welcome to Rosy Wood. I don't know if you can see this sort of line. I'm not really sure if this is where the polish sits. And ignore this line because that's very old. So I don't really know where it was when we started. It is getting thick and gloopy. I've worn it a couple of times, mostly on my toenails. It's now on my toes. I'm not going to show you guys because there's creeps on the internet. And trust me, you don't want to see my toes right now. But I've been using this. It is getting a little bit thick, but it's still going. So I'm just going to keep this in for now. And I think I said in my last update, if it just gets too difficult to use, too thick, or I don't know, it's gonna be a struggle to use, then I'm calling it a day and it's done. But for now, it's staying in. Then for the prompt, Wonderland Croquet, a product that you use for a different use than that its purposes. Very well explained to me, very well explained. I've rolled in my ColourPop glitters, so I have 7 of them right here. I don't use these on my eyes. I honestly don't know if they're safe for your eyes, but I don't use these on my eyes. I've been using them on my nails. And we had 2 uses on the glitters. Last time I said 5 uses would be doable. I've used them once this month. I have them on my nails currently. So this is the manicure that I did. Just my OPI nail polish that I'm also still trying to finish, and then a gold glitter on the tips. I don't know, I just slapped it on. It is quite easy to use. I feel like I don't have to do a very neat job with even either the color or the glitter, so I really like it. The only thing that I don't love is the feeling of like the texture of the glitter. So I'm gonna do another layer of top coat after filming because I don't like the feel of it. But anyway, we still have 2 more uses to go on the glitters. And then I think all of these items, so the last 2, are rolled in last month. So the first one was Follow the White Rabbit, a product you purchased because it was a hype. I stretched that goal or that prompt out a little bit, and I went for a product from a franchise movie that was very hyped, and I rolled in my ColourPop Twilight highlighter, and I wanted to hit pan on this. And you know, Twilight was very, very hyped. I feel like it still sort of is. It has a good following still. I don't know, I still love it. But anyway, this is what my highlighter looks like today. You can see I managed to hit pan. These ones are very soft and like putty formula, so it wasn't hard to hit pan on, but I still loved using it. I have it on my inner corners today. It's a very nice subtle highlight with blue and purple reflect to it, so I do enjoy that. And I have used it 9 times. I think it took me about 3 or 4 uses to hit pan, and then the other uses I just did afterwards because I like it a lot. So there's that, but that one is rolling out of the project. And then the last prompt that I rolled was 10-6, I was gonna say 7, 10-6, a color story / shade you use in October or fall time. And I rolled in my Beauty Bay Earthy palette. This is the 9-pan version. This is what mine looks like. I have quite a few pans in here already, and I wanted to do no pan left behind plus hit an extra pan. I haven't done either of those. I still need to use this shade right here and this shade right here to complete no pan left behind and hit my second pan. And hit my pan. And that's got to be either this matte or that matte. I haven't made up my mind. We shall see. So let's see, we're rolling out 1, 2 items. So I'm rolling 2 new items. So here is my wheel. I've blocked out what I'm working on already. And we are gonna get The Walrus and the Carpenter, your guilty pleasure product. Ooh. And then, gosh, I'm gonna have to think about that. Guilty pleasure product. The Duchess, a product / shade you didn't like at first but grew to love. Okay, gosh, those aren't easy. I'm gonna have to think about that and I will be right back. I have found my items. The first one, The Walrus and the Carpenter, a guilty pleasure product. Again, I'm gonna stretch this prompt out and go with my new ColourPop Twilight New Moon palette, because Twilight, New Moon, that is definitely a guilty pleasure. I have not used this palette yet. I'm dying to use it though. Look how beautiful that is. Are you kidding me? And if you've been on my channel, you know that I was pleasantly surprised by the Twilight palette that ColourPop did. And that wasn't even a color story that screamed my name. This, however, screams my name. So I'm very excited to start using this. And let's put a no pan left behind on this palette. I think that's doable. And I think I will love it. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with the glitters, because looking at this, there's 2 pressed glitters, this one and this one, but I don't know. I thought that the Twilight palette also had pressed glitters, but they're more of like flaky, chunky shadows, not really glitters. I don't know. I'll see what to do with those. It'll be fine. And then for the Duchess, a product / shade you didn't love at first, but grew to love. Didn't like at first, but grew to love. I'm gonna roll in my Juvia's Place Zulu palette. This, I really want it. I had nothing from Juvia's Place in my collection, and I really wanted to try their formula. And I was drawn to this palette because of all of the colors. And then I got it and I didn't know what to do with it. I was like, what is going on? I mean, the colors look beautiful, but the color story, it was kind of weird and off-putting. And it has taken me some time to find ways to use this, and I love it. It has been in, I think it was my level 3 palette at one point. I currently have 4 pans. It's a tiny pan, but there's a pan. I really love this shadow, which I didn't expect at all because I don't really love pinks, but it's a stunning shadow. So I'm gonna put a No Pan Left Behind gold on this palette as well. I know maybe that's a little bit boring, but I'm doing No Pan Left Behind this year, and I can use all the help I can get to complete No Pan Left Behind on some of my palettes. So we're rolling this one in. Will I complete it in a month? I don't know, because it's very summery colors, so maybe next month I will get more use out of it, but we shall see. I'm rolling this in for No Pan Left Behind as well. And then that concludes the update. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget to check out everyone that's linked in my description box. I currently have an Instagram. Not too long ago I made it, so if you want to follow me there, feel free. I haven't posted anything as I'm filming this. I might post something. I don't really know, but it's just a way for you to be able to reach out to me if you want to chat. Then that's the place. And also feel free to comment still. I love reading your comments and I try to reply to them. Also, there's that. If you liked this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in one of my next ones. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.